Hey everyone, we're just about to start the kickoff, slightly delayed. We're just gonna be back in just a moment, okay? All right. Hello everyone, and welcome to Bowery. Sorry, having a couple of connection issues. We're off and underway now. And Watkin and Clark doing the same final, but here comes Toca forcing an early attack, and they've scored in the first 30 seconds of this match. And Clark are going to have to come back the hard way. We have, for Clark, at the back we've got Fernandez, Roselli in the middle, and that one's sent long, and Paperi getting his head on that one, and it's Yaya. Getting it back to Paperi. King. And giving it to Dede. The King into Roselli. Here comes Toca Squad here on another break. And then down that right side, and it's flashed across the face of the goal. Just wide. But Clark on the ropes a little bit in these opening minutes. And King giving it back to Paperi. Out to Yaya. And he finds it up to Clark centre forwards. Just holding it up. Yaya, giving it back to Paperi. And Dede out down by the corner flag, and he's got the technical ability certainly to wriggle out of those situations. Couldn't on this occasion. The King with a crunching tackle there. The last time these two teams met, Clark recorded a 3-0 win, comfortable, but Toca Squad was a little bit short of players, I believe. And Cope has played it out wide, and coming forwards again, it's taken a wicked deflection, and Lopez reacted very well to that one, getting a strong hand on it. To the slicer touches, but it was moving at so much pace, it redirected that ball. Lopez watching it very well. Cope firing that in towards the near post. Paperi getting his foot on it, and King looking up for the lone attacker. But back with Toca again. And whichever team does win this semi-final will play in the final directly afterwards against Zoom Snyder, who were meant to play against KidSuper. Unfortunately, KidSuper forfeited. And that's fired in again low. Paperi getting his foot on it. And up with the target man. And Ali giving it out to Dede. And it finds its way back to Dede. And Dede whipping out those scissors. Still coming forwards and put across the face of the goal, but a little too close to the goalkeeper, but it's going to be a corner kick for Clark. Dede playing it into Roselli. Ali looking for Yaya, back with Ali. King. He's looking to slot it in behind for Roselli. Just overplaying a little bit there though, Clark. And looking for a speculative shot, but Lopez, it's not that far off of his line. And Paperi giving it out to King. Ali. And this is the first time we've seen him this season. And good time to come in and see what impact he can make in the semis. Dede just trying to find the gap. But Toca's defence staying compact. Paperi. A little bit lazy there with the pass, and Toca going to look to capitalise on that. Played inside for Toca. They found a bit of space on that right side, Toca. One-on-one with Yaya. Yaya watching it closely enough. And here is the big man. Rizzoli switching out to King. Ali has the number 7 trained pass overhead. Now he's looking back for King, intercepted. And Kemal Sabah is on the touchline. Came back from injury in Clark's double header 2 weeks ago, and got himself a few goals. As that one's looking for King, and it was the right idea, just slightly overhit the pass. Drilled forwards, and Paperi putting enough pressure to disrupt the first touch. Yeah, looking up for Ali. And King giving it to Ali. Yeah, Dede. Out to Rizzoli. Rizzoli's got himself half a yard on that left side. Looking back in for Dede. And Dede took the shot and it just went wide. He got caught late and the referee has given a penalty, and I don't think there can be too much argument about that. It was accidental by the keeper. He was going for the ball, but he missed it and got a lot of Dede. And Clark are going to have opportunity here to bring it all level. It's going to be Dede who takes it. And he's equalised. And Clark are back level in this semi-final. Keeper got a hand to it, but Dede just put too much power behind it. And Clark, it was definitely a shaky start, conceding literally within the first 20 seconds of the game. Back on level terms now, and they have come into it as it's gone on. They're giving it to Ali, and back to Yaya, switching out to King, and King has made a couple of adventurous runs forwards already. Ali out to Sabah, who's just come on for Rizzoli, and Sabah looking back in Valley, but Nicely worked there by Clark, and something that Sabah definitely gives to this Clark team is the target man option. So good with it at his feet and holding it up. And that's given back to the keeper. He didn't want that one, and King is falling to him, and the keeper still hasn't got it, and somehow, in all that goal-mouth scramble, the ball has not gone into the net. It was a hospital pass back to the goalkeeper. And Sabah and King just could not get a decisive touch, but Sabah may have his chance now. Set back to Dede, and Dede looking to finish it. Back to Ali, and Ali just wide. And they are knocking on the door right now. Sabah with a wonderfully cushioned header back to Dede there, who brought it down so well. Just couldn't pull the trigger. But Clark putting a lot of pressure. On Toca right now. Yeah. Back to Ali. Ali looking to dink it in towards King. Keeper coming out. And he's going to look to set away a Toca break now. And the switch wasn't quite there. And guys, I want to give a shout out to our sponsor today, Dr. Clark, New York City's #1 Hokkaido restaurant. As here comes Toca, and it's fed well across, and very nearly working themselves an opportunity there, Toca Squad. King looking for the crossfield pass, and it's a good one. Ali bring it down, and it's taken a touch off of her hand. And it's going to be a free kick, taken quickly, given out to Yaya. Yaya's looking for the fake shot and cut inside, and couldn't get his touch right. And Pepere, who's characteristically solid at the back with his anticipation. Reading that one again. Ali just getting caught on it. Nice feet there by the Toca Squad midfielder. Dede reading his play. And King has just made way for Asano. There's Asano with his first touch, looking for Yaya. His first touch, just let him down again. He almost got it on the chase. And guys, it's not the only action we're going to have this weekend. We're going to have tomorrow our Cosmopolitan League kickoff with our Williamsburg FC, who we're playing against Block. And that's going to be 5 p.m. tomorrow. Really looking forward to that one. How we have missed the Cosmopolitan League. Covered about 40 games in spring season and saw some real twists and turns. So definitely tune in for that one. Lovely touch there by Cope. And Sabah trod on her foot there, and that it hurt a little bit. Thankfully back up on his feet. But I think it does hurt a little bit when Kemal Sabah trods on you. But here comes Toca Squad, and Cope going for another one. And Lopez ready to meet it at the near post. given back deep. And down the line. And fired in low, but simple enough again for Lopez. Dede finding Sabah, looking for a cute little flick into Ali. Cope with it. He's going to switch it back, and Toca Squad just patient with the possession right now, searching for a gap in the Clark defence. And Cope again with it on that far side, sending it across, and it's a give and go. It's a good bit of football by Toca Squad, and it might not be over here. Bryner's left foot, and Lopez again. There at the near post, hit right at him. But both teams putting together some good football. In the semi-final, very finely balanced. And Sabah with an industrious tackle, and the referee calling on him. Did get the ball, but I think just a little bit too hard for the referee's liking. Sabah throwing his weight around a little bit. Lopez lining up his two-man wall. And looking for that top corner. There's got to be something special to get in from there. Sabah. And going down, but referee not buying it, and here comes Cope. He's playing it out wide. Fist back across, but Papere once again in the right place at the right time. And Dede getting caught a little bit too easy there. And they're looking for the give and go, and still bouncing around, and on the turn, Lopez just about keeping it out. Seemed to take an awkward bobble right ahead of Lopez, and I think he might have actually hit his head on the post. The referee just making sure he's okay. As he should, of course. Let's play back to Cope. Dinked in, and Lopez, I think that's his fourth near post save in this game. And Zaccaroni's come on for Yaya. Drew it back across, and well brought down. Dede intercepting that, so it's going to be another throw-in for Toca, who are having plenty of the ball at the moment. Clark can't get out of their half. And that's a fizzing strike. And we're in the final 2 minutes of this semi-final first half, with it all level. Cope scoring very early on for Toca Squad, but Dede nullifying him out from the spot. And just getting caught on that one, and Sabah's got it. Dede steaming up on his left side. Sabah just holding up, giving it to Ali. Ali's at it, run through, and Asano has missed a good chance. Well worked, counter-attacked by Clark, but just lacking the final finishing touch. That's a fantastic switch out to Cope. Dede coming in. And just about coming away with the ball. And one thing to note as well is that Toca Squad don't have any substitutes by the looks of it, so fatigue is going to be a factor. It's a warm day today, about 80 degrees, not the hottest summer day we've had, but certainly a factor. And it's well worked there, and Lopez with another good one-handed save. Was heading right into the roof of the net. In that corner, and he's going for a spectacular volley there. Cope would have been something special. And Clark are going to look to break in the dying seconds of this half. Kemal Sabar's looking for that half yard, but the defender standing him up well. Sabar. Just Saccaroni in there. It's giving back to Ali. Papere. Out to Asano. Zaccaroni. Into Sabar. Just getting caught on the turn. Can either side mount a late attack? Well, that one was a little wasted, and there is the half-time whistle. Both teams tied up. But the game very much in the balance. Plenty of quality from both teams going forwards. But whichever team does win this, they will be playing in the final directly afterwards. And if Clark are the ones who make it through, we will be live streaming that game as well, which will kick off straight after. So if you're a neutral watching and you want to see a final, I hope you are rooting on for Clark. I want to say a big thank you again to our sponsor for this game, Dr. Clark. They are located via Columbus Park in Chinatown. It's definitely worth checking out. The restaurant website is linked in our YouTube description. A big thank you to them for bringing us out here today. Lockdown. And we are off and underway. And who's going to book their ticket to the final? Here's Dede, giving it to Sabah, and they've scored in the first 10 seconds of the half. And if they started the first one disastrously, they have started the second one splendidly. And some appeals, I think, from Toca Squad. I'm not sure exactly what about. I don't know, maybe they judged the ball had gone out. They're appealing for a VAR, which I have to say, Game and Frame did make history with our first VAR last weekend. So, we'll have a quick look to see what the situation is here. And it looks like this goal is going to be disallowed. I went to look here. I got something, a lot of pressure. I'm trying to look through my phone right now to see exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm trying to look at my phone right now. Wait, hey, what is the? Well, the goal has been disallowed before we could start a VAR. I'm still not entirely sure what it was chalked off for. But Clark, who thought they'd started in the dream fashion, still level. Centre forward looking for the turn. And Sabah just late, and he's got to be a little bit careful, Sabah. Just been a couple of fouls now. Ali getting caught in it, and it's through, and they can make it two here. Good save by Lopez, and Lopez has put in three good shot stops. And I have a feeling it's probably not going to be his last. And there he is again, tested with an absolute fizzer. He's a one-man army in that goal right now, Lopez. There they come forwards again, Toca. And the cheeky toe punt at the near post. Wasn't going to beat the number one, Zaccaroni, giving it to Ali. And Ali getting himself a free kick. Sent up long towards Sabah, who could keep it in, but that's about all he could do. And Cope with a lovely little flick. And it's taking a ricochet off Dede and back with Cope. Dede. Dede giving it to Ali. Zaccaroni looking to ghost him behind. It's good interception. Sabah trying to wrest his way through the tackles. And Cope switched out, and the tempo's just slowed down a little bit in this second half compared to the frenetic pace of the first. And Cope looking inside just behind his attacker, but that wasn't a good pass by Asano. Toca Squad, I mean, again, it's a cheeky shot through the legs, and Lopez down once more into the breach. But I'm starting to run out of things to say about Lopez's performance today. It's been just about every kind of save. They're giving it into Asano. And Asano looking to wriggle his way through a lot of pink shirts. Cope nicely dinked out and switched back again. And that was a late tackle by Dede. And going for the long shot. Ali, back to Papere. Into Dede. Switched out to Asano. Asano looking for Zaccaroni, who leaves it to Ali. Sabah ghosting into the penalty area, play back to Dede. And Dede having the strike, and the keeper was rooted to the spot. I'm very relieved to see that fly just past the post. Drysdale and Rosoli coming on, and Asano making way. Along with Ali. Looking up long for Sabah, but the pass did not have the legs needed. And Sabah late again, and that's going to be a yellow card for Sabah. It's just one too many from him. And not too much complaint from him. And Saul's getting ready to go on, which doesn't always help improve the disciplinary situation. So Clark will be down to 6 men for the next 2 minutes. Rosoli giving it back to Dede. Drysdale. Oh, sorry, even no, that's Fernandez even. Dede. Giving out to Zaccaroni, and Fernandez is in that back post. Zaccaroni just took too long with the pass. Fernandez still there, deep at that back post. Lopez back to Dede. Dede. Trying to wriggle his way past pink shirts. Back to Cope. Cope with the switch. Sorry, just lost my microphone as I was doing some ball retrieval. Zaccaroni giving it to Dede. One back. So Rosoli just took too long with it, and they're looking for the route one, and it's a flick on, and Zaccaroni, I think, has just about cleared that one off the line. The header was looping as it needed to be to get over Lopez, and there's another attack. And Fernandez this time getting his body in the line. But it's a really smart header by the Toca player, just trying to do a backwards lob over Lopez. Just didn't quite get the legs on it. And Yaya coming back on, and they're back on 7 men again. And Saunz also has moved to up front. And Saunz is going to chase that one. And the referee let play go on. It's a 2-on-1 here. Yaya on his own in the middle. Looking for the shot, Yaya! And he's just wasted it. It probably was something that he needed to take first time. And here's Dede, the game opening up. Yaya, twisting well. Just taking one too many touches once again. And Saunz is going to get a free kick corner back. And that there's another yellow card for Clark. And they were back to 7 men for all of a minute. And I think Saunz got a red card 2 weekends ago. I think maybe the referee just wanted to cut things off before they came to a head. Looking to drive his way through, and he got a little clip. Referee not calling. We've got about 6 minutes left in the semi-final, still all level. Clark making things a little difficult for themselves right now though with the discipline issue. And Toca have peppered FC Clark's goal, particularly in the second half, but Lopez has been equal to all but one so far. He's made some terrific stops. Clark have about 30 seconds left to survive with a man disadvantage. And they have been allowed now to go back to 7. And it's Sabah who's come back on. And given a lot of space to the Toca player, but he didn't make the most of it. And here's Fernandez. And he's got lots to drive forwards, and he set away Sabah. Very tight angle, but he's going to go for it. Sabah on the target. The goalkeeper there at the near post. But Perry giving it to Sabah. No one ahead of him. He's going to have to do it by himself, Sabah. Yeah, ghosting now in that back post. But the pass was behind him. And Cope. Giving out to the winger. And dinked it towards the back post, and Lopez getting a critical hand on it. He was waiting to finish it off at the back post there. Back with Toca Squad. Lots of blue shirts around there, but they're moving it well, and long range shot was wild though. Lopez looking for the long one. Goalkeeper kind of right to the edge of his area to gather it up. He's going to fall in just pinging that ball at the goal. And Phipps now coming on. I should say the newly Borgetto signed Phipps. He was on, plays in the Cosmopolitan League as well. He was on Ukrainians last season, but Borgetto have added him to their star-studded squad, and we're expecting to see lots of Borgetto on Game of Frame in this full season. And what an impressive outfit they are. Good tackle there by Yaya. Looking in for the shot, and almost a pass, just hoping for someone to get a touch on it, but no one did. Fernandez bringing it down into Sabah. Switched out by Bam Boys. Just the first touch, let him down. Ali looking for a speculative shot, but not enough power behind it to trouble the keeper from that range. And I'm not sure exactly what the protocol is for Bowery League, if it ends level in the semis. I'm not sure if it's going to go straight to penalties or they'll have a little period of extra time. But whatever happens, the final is directly after this, and if Clark make it through, we will be streaming that one as well. Sorry, even 3 minutes left now. It's going to be another corner kick. Cope drilling that one in, and Toca head got on it, but couldn't redirect it. Yeah. It's given out to Fernandez. A little bit loose that pass, but brought down by Ali. Just looking to thread it through to Sabah, but read easily enough. Papere back to Fernandez. Sabah twisting and turning, looking to create something. But here comes Toca Squad now, looking on the break, and they've got 3 forwards. Drilling towards the back post, plenty of space, and he looked for the first time square, and he probably had enough space there to take the shot, but that's loose by Fernandez. And here comes Toca. They can win it late here, back across, and they've scored! And unless Clark can pull something out of the hat in these dying seconds, Toca Squad have just booked their ticket to the Bowery Championship final. And Sabah going for the long range shot, and he hit that one. Really hit that one. Dinked in, and Sabah looking for this as a kick, come back across the face. Cleared out, and it's desperate stuff for Clark now. Phipps, I don't think he's touched the ball yet since coming on. And Yaya looking long, but a long looping pass. The referee having a look at his watch. Sent up long. Sabah looking to make something happen. And there is the full-time whistle. And Toca Squad advanced into the final with a last-minute winner. They scored in the opening couple of seconds of the game and then stealing it late. It's a cruel blow for Clark, but silver lining is they are promotion bound. They're going to be playing in the Bowery Premier next season, and I would certainly be disappointed to have lost this one, but overall, very successful season from getting promoted. And we have seen so many fantastic moments from them. I want to give a big thank you again to the sponsor of these broadcasts, Dr. Clark, and to Uday, the owner of Dr. Clark and FC Clark, for bringing us in to stream all these games. It's been an absolute pleasure. Following Clark this season, so many quality moments, and looking forward to many more. And thank you to all of you for tuning in. Just a reminder, tomorrow we're going to have Williamsburg FC facing off against Bloc Espanyol in our Cosmopolitan League opener. That's going to be at 5 PM back on Game and Frames YouTube channel. Thank you so much everyone for tuning in, and we will see you next time.